Hey, this is gonna be a little bit of a different video. So, jeez, great start. Um, don't even know what that was. My mic just destroyed itself. Anyway, so what am I doing? Obviously, I'm in Minecraft. What am I doing in Minecraft? So, a long time ago, the Xbox One edition, the Xbox, I guess, to start off with a long time ago, the Xbox One came out, and I was super into Minecraft. So I got Minecraft for the Xbox One. The other problem is I like achievements. And my achievement world in the 360 wasn't really great and didn't have the biomes that I needed for the Xbox One, so I made a new world. And that became this world. Through the course of my time with the Xbox One, though, met this super awesome girl named Sydney, uh, hung out a lot, and she's became my girlfriend. She is now. So, let me take you on a little time portal here. Starting off I think I had met her when this world was created, but like we didn't really know each other that well. But I was just off for achievements. So let's start off with that portion. So this is my little achievement place. So as you can see, I didn't ever care whenever creepers exploded, just kind of left it was. This island wasn't an island, it was attached, and I just sort of separated to keep it away from, evil creatures. It's not the sprint button. Also, I haven't used a controller in a really long time, so apologies. Well, Xbox One controller in a really long time, so apologies in advance. Anyway, this is my so the place I started over there. That's actually the spawn location, or at least it's close. That's where I actually spawned into the world at. Here was my portal that I used to get into the Nether. I don't think I ever really did anything with the Nether, really. Just kind of there. Um, don't really remember what I had this pit for. Probably for spawning things. Sugarcane because I needed to make pages to make maps. Um, Here's all my dogs and a kitty. Um, the heart came afterwards. This is indeed a sign. I had to make that sign for achievement. I had a horse. This used to be all wool, but eventually it became destroyed. Um, yeah, it's not. Jeez Louise, those are sounds. I also hope those aren't too loud, but we'll see. Not a whole lot in the chest currently. Um, yeah, kitty, a horse, some wool. Had to make an enchanting room. That's where I'd go, and this became like my first mine. Just sort of went down. Oh, also one of my minecarts is here. I think this is my one for the 500. Yeah, this is the one for the 500-meter achievement. Goes down a ways. Not gonna go that way. Yep, that is for my minecart for that achievement. Um, So yeah, a lot of the achievements came from just this little section. I wasn't too concerned about it looking all fanciful, so it's just kind of cruddy. But eventually I was like, I'm mostly done with these and I kind of want to expand. So I made a little house. First though, I also have to introduce you to Keep. This is Keep. He patrols the island. He's a good boy. He's kept my island safe for many life cycles here. And he's gonna go into the pit. Okay. Yes, he is the keeper of this island. He's a good boy. But yeah, I expanded, and I was also right next to a mushroom biome. And since it's on a hill, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a hilltop mansion. We'll get to that here in a little bit. But I'll climb up to my hilltop mansion first. Well, it's more of a castle than a mansion. You see some stuff over there. We'll get again to there. Triples. Um, some crops because you need them. But yeah, welcome to my castle. Here's also where I grew my melons, my pumpkins. I got a lot of intercity flags because I don't know why. Got a little just place to chill in a pool here. That kind of leads out into the other thing. You can't really see that anymore, but it's kind of cool. Got a view. That's some view. Got my wall of furnaces in case I need to cook some things, which I did a lot. Obviously, I had a lot of things, so did a lot of mining. I have a lot of cobblestone. I've used quite a bit of it in this, just one section of it. This is just basically a storage room of things I might need or things I used, etc. It's just, you know, your storage. My island up. Yep, keep is in the pit. Good job, buddy. Okay. Yeah, just a little water feature in the middle still going all the way up to the top of the tower. This, I wasn't here originally, it kind of expanded, but I never really did anything with it after expanded because Xbox One Edition sort of became obsolete. But it was there. Here, just have a little extra room that became Sydney's room. Nice little area. Not a whole lot in here, just some stuff. Got a couple battlements, one on each side here, facing outwards. Here's my tower. This also was not originally here. I think I gave this to Sydney on one of our anniversaries. I think I built it for. It's cute. Triples. Shifty eyes, because why not? Here's Keep 2.0. He keeps track, or he keeps watch over my tower. He's also a good boy. Here's my map. So this right here, I think, is the original one, I think. Anyways, so these aren't turned at all. These hard lines are just from like where I had explored previously. And then as updates came out, they sort of just messed up. Or like they needed to update parts of the map that hadn't been there, so they just put these weird hard walls in. It's really weird to see from the ocean, but it's also kind of cool. So this is my tower. Just got a place to fall into and just go up the tower. Got, of course, little windows going up because, I don't know, I like little windows. Yeah, here's my bed. Here's my in chest. This is my in-service armor that I used whenever I went on things, and this is just armor for decoration. Sort of my trophies, almost. The elytra, egg, wither skeleton heads, as well as there's a beacon, as you can see. Got kitties. But yeah, just a nice little cool place. And then also, like, my beacon is held up by, like, ender things. I just thought it was cool looking. I don't know. I'm dumb. Anyway, that's the tower. So as you sort of saw behind here, there is much, much more. So, I had free time when I was younger. I don't know why I mean younger, it was like a few years ago. But yeah, there's a lot to get into. Let's start with that right there. I mean, I'm going to go to each of these places, but let's start with that. That was for my glide through 1x1 achievement that you have to get. So that's where I would aim for it at. But yeah, anyway, let's jump on in. So, first, let's talk about all these cows. I don't know why I have a mushroom farm, but it was on a mushroom biome, so I thought, why not? I need to stop pushing the N on the left stick to sprint. That's not the sprint button. Got here a little dock. Made a ship. I have like an in-ship. I don't know why we called it the SS Monokuma, but that's the name of it. So you kind of got the top deck here. Got the normal deck. Got the captain's quarters. You know, why not? And then, of course, it's an iron door because respect my privacy, I'm the captain. Otherwise, it's mutiny. Gosh, it's been so long since I haven't seen this in forever. So I'm just kind of trying to remember. So I guess I had a low place. I have a brig, I guess. I'm assuming that's what that's for. Oh, that's right. I have like this secret way to get in if need be. That leads just Laotian. Did I just say Laotian? How old am I? Jeez. Anyway, yeah, it's sort of just the lower deck. I thought it would be cool to make a ship. Also, most of the stuff that I have here isn't like following any templates. It's just what I thought kind of looked cool and made it. So sorry if it looks bad or not. This was just kind of like a, you know, how like they have like the planks to get onto the ship. That's what this is for here. As well as, you know, gates. Anyway, though, now leaving the SS Monokuma. have a couple of paths here. We'll sort of go over them. And I'm mostly going outwards, so made the first world, and the tower, then the boat. I made this path took me a long time to make. No, that's not, I thought there was, I think there used to be like some little side thing around here. Oh, yeah, there is. I don't think there's anything in it. It's just kind of like a little hidey hole here. I did a lot of those. So I wanted to make like two paths, one that like went under the wall, like on the floor, the sea floor. That would be kind of cool, but keep it into the open. This floor here has killed so many squids. You don't even know. So many. Anyway, though, yeah, just a little water walkway. Thought was cool. I also need to keep it lit up so things don't spawn on it. Then I kind of have the you can see where one has died here. Just had this little overlap so that you can come from the back of the house to there. There's actually one other thing. Need to check at the back. So, my little original shack on that little island there had a pretty expansive mine that went in different directions. Here's the back door. Wink. Classy. This down here was then the mine that I used for pretty much the rest of the time. So I went pretty much all the way down to bedrock and then worked my way up a couple. So it goes in pretty much all four directions. So those directions, I blocked off sand for ones I didn't want to continue. These go on for I don't even know how long. Like maps and maps and maps worth of length. Like it would take so long to run from side to side. It's just way too long. Yeah, that looks like... So yeah, I did also make one in this direction too, just because it's like, oh, I need to have one going in this direction, but I can't because this stair goes in. Anyway, I'm dumb. Yes, I didn't mind that redstone. I have too much of it didn't need it, didn't care. Anyway, going back up. We have a lot of world to go over still. And this is just going to be a one-off little video like my Animal Crossing Island Tour. I don't know how long this is going to be. It's just going to be as long as however it takes to go over everything I want to in the world. So name of the village, Noba's Village. Just think it's Latin for peace. Little peace village. We'll get to that here in a little bit. This was like one of the last things that was made in this world. That was after Sid and I started dating. Made a little mansion together. So before we started dating, though, made her this little house. So welcome to Noah's Village. Stayed in the empty house, my manor, the evil jail, and the watchtower. So this is Sid's cottage that I made her. Don't know why he's here, but he's just chilling in Cedar Rapids. But yeah, nice little cottage. This was like the beginning of Noba's Village. I made her like a little cottage. Like, I know I kind of want to make other things too. So then I made the treehouse. It's unclaimed. Just, it's a house that looks like a giant tree. Not a whole lot to it. Yeah, the upstairs is just leaves. You mainly stay in the bottom floor, but yeah, I just wanted to have like it look more like a tree. Water is just because I like water features. And not a whole lot of livable room, but it's kind of cool. Here's where I just had like a birch forest to make things. Also, all of this, by the way, except for this little place here where cottage was, this was all forest, and I just cleared it out as I expanded. I never even came up with a name for it. It's just a sand thing, a sand house with cactus on it. I tried to make each house a little bit different, so yeah. So yeah, that's the sand one. This is probably just the birch one. Yep, just a little birch house. Again, not a whole lot to it. Just kind of want to keep things different. And I here have all the towers. Temple of the Towers. There's not a redstone one because redstone is way too abundant. Oh, that's right. I had a whole flag system that I was originally going to make, but I don't remember what. I think this was like my flag of like personal things. This was like my kingdom, and then this was something different. I don't remember. I had a whole lore going with it, but that's long forgotten. Here's the checkerboard house. It's just jungle and birch. That was the whole theme, and that's why the doors are separate too. This is mainly in the order I went into. You've got the watchtower. Here's just also another random cobblestone house because it's like I moddly don't have a cobblestone house, so I'll make one. And this was the birch one. So yeah, there's a watchtower here, but you can live in the downstairs portion. Yeah, there's multiple stories. There's your living quarters, by the way. And yeah, just a little watchtower lookout over the rest of the world. Pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, it's just all glass. Please. There we go. Oh yeah, I think you can close this door, so if you want your privacy. I originally intended to keep this world open, but you know, or like open up the world so anyone could like live in, but you know, I'm weird like that, never did. It's just like a little basement, sand house. Not a whole lot to it, just sort of underground if you want to live that way, which, no, I did at one point. Here's just little storage shacks that are on the corners here by the evil jail. Again, there's a place to live in, because every place does. Here's your living quarters is downstairs. Of course, you have a little lock because you don't want to associate yourself with the prisoners, but you know, gotta live close to work. Again, not a whole lot of living space, but the main thing is you live in the jail. You can hear the lava gurgling. This is the checkpoint essentially, so you would lock your iron gates here, iron doors, verify it's who it's supposed to be. You open the gates, let them in. And again, another little checkpoint here, in case they need to slide you some money under the gate to allow them in. Just some extra storage. And yeah, this is just another little cool area, I think. Here's the actual jail. Here's your evil cell. Here's your shower. Here's where you destroy all your things. How do I throw away? Nope, that's not it. There we go. And of course there's a place to escape because it's a jail. Of course there has to be a place for that. It's all surrounded by lava though, so you can still bust in, but it's just gonna be a pain. Yeah, had to leave an option for escape attempts. Yep, it's all surrounded by cactus except for the door and then covered with lava on the roof. Yeah. Then there is, I don't think we got to this one. This is just, it's kind of like a two-story little building. So there's just a little tree in here. This leads to the second story of buildings that you can access if you want to, and as well as a little lookout place up here, because kind of what I ran with is a lot of lookout places. But yeah, second story, not a whole lot here. Again, this is where I kind of stopped working on it. You have access to the watchtower from here. Here's your little living space. But since it's tall up, you can easily access it. I don't remember what this was going to be for, but it was probably for something. Here's another little nether house they had access to, and you could escape through this side. But again, just a little small living space. Let's go here next. So I also made like a red team and a blue team sort of house. So here's like your red team, okay, and then here's your blue team. So it's the same house. It's just separate living quarters that all meets in one place. I don't know. Here is a bunch of open area that, again, was going to have something eventually, but just never got to it. Here's my main farm. Just, you know, it's a farm. It has things that grow, and you harvest them. And sometimes they go in the chest, sometimes they don't, I guess. I think I just usually kept them at mine, at the castle. Did I get in here again? Over here, right. Yep, there's the farm. This is a little... This became my new mine after I pretty much was like, I'm tired of running in so far directions each time. I eventually got like a mine cart system that I could send cart down and some extra stuff back up with. Please? There we go. Not a whole lot in it, but, you know. And then had my little house here. This is the last one we'll get to. There's not a whole lot there, but just want to get to it last. Let's talk about this little thing over here. Maybe. Squid, please. I know my thing has killed many of your kind. But please. Also, just as we get to this, so everything I did, everything here is completely done in survival. So nothing was done in creative. So all of this was just harvested from an underwater temple. So yeah, everything was just I actually got myself. This one was kind of incomplete, as you saw from these sides. There's, again, we'll get up here, there won't be a whole lot. It's just another little tower. You can see it's incomplete because there's no roof. Just never got around to finishing it. Yeah, this was gonna be another just kind of building to live in, but also have a watchtower. Made it bigger than the other watchtower because why not? Yeah, I always try to make something out of a different material or mix it with previous materials. So yeah, this was one of the later ones. Goes all the way down, but since it was from a water temple, I decided to make the whole thing water themed because I'm a loser. Let's get over to here. So this is another one of the earlier things I did. This whole big cobblestone city that's not really a city, but was going to be. A whole lot of unfinished things in here, but anyway. We'll get to this. This is or what I call it, is it the Tower of Pain, or is it the Walk of Pain? The Walk of Pain. There we go. We'll get to that here in a little bit. So this is... Okay, so yeah, this is the flag of this sort of city. So it's a giant wall. It's the whole wall on the bottom floor is 3 thick, and then the top is, I think it's 2 thick. And then, yeah, I have just giant stone gates. Here's little just battlements to... I was going to make TNT cannons, but this is when TNT cannons sort of broke, so never really got around to it. You can just sort of go up top here and patrol around the lower perimeter, or not. Or you can also get up top here and patrol around the whole outer perimeter. It looks like it is just 1 thick all the way around the top here. But it's... I think it's 2 thick. Maybe it is 3. No, I think it's 2 thick all the way around. It's just 3 thick at the gates. But yeah, this was going to be its own little city, separate from the rest of Nova's village. This was going to be more of like the war city, essentially. So, got its own little farm, have the armory. I ran out of armor stands that I could place. Hello, pig. Just more armor sets in that with some swords. Not a whole lot to it. Made its own little forest. I don't know why this is cut out this way, but, you know, sure, why not? This I just sort of made like a little helmet as like the words, like the king, I guess, his little place to stay, because he is the king. But as you can see, he also obeys the empire. My ender chest. Also, spoiler, I was leader of all three organizations. Ha ha ha! Didn't see that coming. This is my endless cobblestone generator. So in the back of this, there's water and lava, just constantly in a flowing state. I think it still works. We'll see here. So essentially, the whole point was just mine it, and it just constantly generates more, and it falls into this hopper that you can collect later. So that you just have an endless cobblestone generator. This side is the same thing. Yep, you get the idea. But that was the whole point of this, was just endless cobblestone generator so that they don't have to ever go outside their walls. The point was to essentially make it its own little sustainable place. They never had to leave. Yeah, and this was also pretty deep into the sand and just made its own little thing. But yeah, that's that city. This is the Walk of Pain here. So this is sort of when I kind of got more into like game design and stuff. So this was just a test sort of thing I had. So everything was tested on peaceful with full health and hunger. So walk straight, fell, and then hit the block right in front. So this is so I tried to develop a pattern of how much health you took. So each little sign here says like how many blocks tall it is and how much damage you took from the fall. And then the red ones are the ones that didn't meet the pattern. So the pattern should have been like a half a heart each time, but like this block is 4. This was also 4, but it should have been 4.5, and this is 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5. This was 6.5 again, but should have been 7, etc. Let's see if that still holds true. So I have full health hunger, so this should be 6.5 hearts, even though it's 7. So let's go take a walk on the Walk of Pain. Let's see. No, I need to get to that one there. So right here. So test fall. So yeah, it was 6.5 again instead of 7 like it should have been. But yeah. And then this is 24 blocks tall on peaceful is the highest you can fall. That would result in instant death. 23 blocks should be that way. Should have been an insta kill, but it only results in 9.5. So yeah, that's just the Walk of Pain. Just thought it was a little cool little testing thing. And before we get to the last one of this village, which I made, I just want to kind of end it here because it was one that I spent a lot of time on. Let's go see some other things. So most of this village was built before Sin and I were dating. We'd hung out, as you've seen, I had made the cottage, so we were hanging out, but we weren't actually dating at the time. And then over there is after we'd started dating. But first, on the way, we'll just stop by this very inconspicuous dirt structure. What could it contain? What is it? It's almost like it's just an underwater room. That's it. Nothing really to it. It's just there. Okay, anyway. Now that we wasted everyone's time, let's get on to Sidonai's area. So that whole area, I sort of made it its own lore sort of thing, but this is just a place I wanted to make for Sidonai to just, I don't know, just a nice little cool place for us. Swimming on over, please. Oh, that's right, that's not sprint. Please. Okay, never mind. Not a whole lot to explain here, just a little water feature. It's almost like like water features. Beware of cat. Instead of beware of dog. I don't know if there's actually a cat in here or not. Yeah, this is our little mansion here. Anyway, let's go in. So yeah, just we never we again stopped playing like Minecraft Xbox One Edition before everything was finished here. But got the house. That's cool, even though it's kind of empty. So yeah, this is just, I don't remember what this was for. I think this was just a little extra piece. I don't know why. Little room up there. just a pretty long house. Had an indoor hot tub because heck yeah. Oh, there's cat. Hello, are you mine? You are. Oh, nope. What are you, what are you doing? Are you not my cat? Why are you not listening to me then? Bro, are you good? Okay. Later, buddy. Here's a shower. It's a water closet. So original. Bro, are you seriously good, bro? Okay, it's like repelling me. Okay, got it. I'll leave you alone, buddy. Let's go upstairs. Here's a little handrail, even though it looks like garbage. It's a nice bed. With a little skylight. Because skylights are cool. Again, just a lot of windows. Then just a little window to see like whoever's coming in. Yeah, and then we'll go out back here and we'll see this flower garden that I made her. Yeah, that's their little flower garden. So yeah, a lot of different flowers, some water features. Try to make it as like looking organic as possible, but still look nice. Just have a walkway to a nice cute little heart. I don't know why I made it the way I did, but you know, here we are. This is the end portal that always, or not end portal, nether portal. I think I called the other one ender portal too. Gosh, I need to stop. Nether portal. That the original nether portal, all the way back at original base, would always lead to here. Don't know why. It's super annoying, but it always did. Yeah, a little watchtower. Not a whole lot special there. There's a shack over there. There's really not much there. It's just a little shack. That was kind of like the last thing that I did before again stopped playing it. Yeah, nice little flower garden here. Pretty cute. Again, try to keep it fairly natural, blended in with the forest. This little piece of nature and what has been mostly constructed. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Also just built like another little ship here. So just like how I made the other ship at the main place, made a separate smaller ship here. Not a whole lot going on. Just a little ship. Even though it has access to the ocean. I think I had to open that up. I think it was blocked originally. Yeah, it's a small little ship. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Let's go and add my mansion. Or not my mansion, but yeah, my mansion. Is it my mansion? It's my tower, whatever. I have too many buildings. I made too many buildings for myself. That's what all boils down to. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this different video. It's similar to my Animal Crossing tour, but you know, a little bit different because you know, I don't actually use this world anymore, which makes me sad. A lot of good memories here. Just I don't use it. Why are you topless? It's weird. Anyway, this is my little mansion. Have my own little front yard here. Got some wild cats. Don't know why they did that, but yeah. I was like, you know what? No one else has a yard, but I have my own yard. And yeah, so yeah, here's the flag of me. Instead of like the kingdom or the city, it's the flag of me. Oh, look at these. Why do I have so many of you? Okay, you can sit. So the other cat must have been Sid's. Whoops. I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have autosave on, so I just won't save anything because I haven't really made changes. Yeah, and then I just have my own little bed chamber here. And then, of course, I can lock down because this is also, you know, my empire, so it's also a stronghold. A 2-set stronghold, by the way, so more iron doors. So if this becomes taken, I can go up there. But yeah. And again, all this was done in survival, so just there's a lot of materials scattered around for what I used. But yeah, that is my world. That's great. So we got my block of pain, got my little city, I got my village, I got Sidney's thing over there. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed my tour and my world. And everything worked out perfect. And there's no reason YouTube should do anything about this video. Oh, son of a